What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to the final video in the Adept series of Dead by Daylight. So, I am going to Adept HUNK, which is technically the Legion. So, let's go into here. So, because this is the Legion's backstory, I'm going to skip all of this, plus it's extremely long, that's a lot of reading. So I'm only going to go over the perks and the power, because that's the only thing that really applies to HUNK here. So first we got Discordance. Any generator within a range of 128 meters that is being repaired by 2 or more survivors is marked by a yellow aura. When the generator is first highlighted, Discordance triggers a loud noise notification on the generator. After the generator is no longer within range or is no longer being repaired by 2 or more survivors, the aura remains for another 4 seconds. Quote, smartasses get killed. We always see to that. End quote. The Legion. Alright, next we got Mad Grit. While carrying a survivor, you suffer no cooldown for missed basic attacks, and successfully hitting another survivor with a basic attack will pause the carried survivor's wiggle timer for 4 seconds. Quote, there's no getting out of this now. We're too good at it. End quote, the Legion. And finally, you got Iron Maiden. Funny, there's an enemy in Resident Evil 4 of the same name. You open lockers 50% faster. Survivors who exit lockers suffer from the exposed status effect for 30 seconds and scream, revealing their location for 4 seconds. Exposed survivors will be downed by basic attacks even if uninjured. Quote, this is no place for cowards, end quote, the Legion. Alright, and the power is known as Feral Frenzy. They were a plain group of friends until Frank formed them into a legion. Now they draw power from the thrilling freedom of not abiding by any rule but their own. Trigger Feral Frenzy to run at a high speed and chain attacks between multiple survivors. When your power gauge is full, press the power button to initiate Feral Frenzy. While Feral Frenzy is active, the Legion moves faster and gains access to additional abilities, Pallet Vault and Feral Slash. Special ability, Pallet Vault. Press the interaction button while Feral Frenzy is active to perform a pallet vault at a dropped pallet. Special attack, Feral Slash. Press the attack button while Feral Frenzy is active to perform a Feral Slash. Hitting a survivor with Feral Slash puts the survivor into the injured state, inflicts the deep wound status effect, and refills the Legion's power gauge. Additionally, any survivors within the terror radius not afflicted by the deep wound status effect are indicated by Killer Instinct. If a survivor hit by Feral Slash is already afflicted by the deep wound status effect, Feral Frenzy ends immediately. Each successful Feral Slash that does not end Feral Frenzy increases the Legion's movement speed by 0.2 meters per second for the remainder of Feral Frenzy. The 5th consecutive Feral Slash will put any survivor into a dying state. The 5th successful Feral Slash always ends Feral Frenzy. Alrighty. Well, yep, this is HUNK, so let's get into a match. I'll meet you at the matchmaking screen. Alright, we found a lobby, and check it out, we got both Leon and Jill in this lobby. Alright, made it to the Fractured Cowshed, part of Cold Wind Farm. Alright. Alright, there goes my Discordance, so that's a good visual cue. That was stupid. Oh, someone let themselves bleed out. down Leon goes. Wow. Oh, wow, come on. Oh, there goes my Iron Maiden. So he's healthy, but he's exposed now, so watch this. If I catch him, then he'll go down one hit. Look at that. Ah, poor Leon. Oh, that lunge. Well, I think I've succeeded in my mission. And there you go. Easy peasy. So yeah, I realized I didn't get to show Mad Grit. All that happens is you can go for basic attacks while carrying a survivor, and there's usually a cooldown like normal, but Mad Grit cancels that cooldown and you could constantly slash. It's like sha 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 sha. Something like that. Alright guys, so that is it for HUNK's Adept, and that concludes the entire Adept series that I had in mind. All the Resident Evil characters have been adepted, if that's even a word. So, when it comes to possible future Dead by Daylight content, honestly, I don't really have any ideas at the moment. It's like, it has to involve the Resident Evil assets some shape or form in order for me to continue. And I've done everything that I can think of for the time being. You're free to share ideas in the comment section if you want. I might consider them. But otherwise, yeah, this might be it for Dead by Daylight for a while, if ever. So, hope you enjoyed all the things that I did on this game. As of this moment of recording, we got Resident Evil Village DLC content coming out soon. And then, of course, the next Resident Evil game will be Resident Evil 4 Remake, so plenty of stuff to see once that comes out. But yeah, I'm glad to be sort of content creating again, and I do not plan on all out stopping ever, as long as I'm alive. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Shankster_94. Check out my Facebook page and support me on Patreon. Shout out to Ophirgo the Fearless for being an active patron, and shout out to these individuals for being patrons of the past. Check out my Discord server, Shankster's Hub. It's a great place for you guys to communicate with each other and talk Resident Evil stuff. All right. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed Dead by Daylight.